What up, YouTube? I am your host, Marcus Maxey up top, Thomas Razor down below, and we are back with another reaction video. And in this video, we got Andrew Tate, and I'm guessing he's explaining to people, explaining to men, young men, why they should never get married. We see how this go. I'm a Andrew Tate supporter when it comes to the content that he put out. Outside of his content, I don't really know who he is as a person other than the kickboxing champion, all that good stuff. But Andrew Tate, I am a supporter of his content, so I'm really ready to hear what he got to say and see how this goes. How about you, Marcus?
Man, I'm ready. I already said, man, marriage, it ain't always favorable for guys. So we'll see what he has to say, because it's definitely.
It ain't. So everybody make sure you like, share, and comment. Make sure y'all tap that like button, run up that YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to this channel, man. Help us out. We got a goal, 10,000 by December. 10,000 subscribers by December. I know it's a big goal, but what's a goal without having one? So everybody make sure y'all press that subscribe button, and let's get into this video. So we won't hold you up too much longer. Without further ado.
You know the story told about, one day you come home, your dad comes up to you and says, Andrew, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. And he's out, right? In the context of what happens when there's a conflict and we all react in three different ways: fight, flight, freeze.
Yeah.
In that context, your dad is flight.
Yeah.
He runs off and says, I don't want to deal with it. I'm out of here. I'm going to do my own thing. Okay. In America, a lot of that is happening right now, where it's a single parent household. Yeah. Kids are being raised without a mom and dad being there, and it's just one mom, mom trying to do both. And these boys, my mom couldn't tell me what to do once my parents got a divorce.
Yeah.
I'm a single mother raising me. I've seen my dad every other week. So it's not like he has direct influence to discipline me until I went into the military.
Yeah.
How much of that, like if you were to go back and think about, what if your dad didn't take the flight approach? What if your dad took the fight approach? What if your parents were together? Would it have made a difference in you? And how do you view, the idea of fathers being there with mom and dad together, family nucleus? Because a lot of times, marriage no longer has, the what it once had. Kids are better off being raised with a mom and dad. How do you process that yourself? Because you became successful not being in that environment.
Correct.
So do you see this as well? It depends. There's exceptions to the rule. How do you process it?
I think it's a fantastic environment, and I think in an idealistic world, that's the way it would be. I think the reason it's not happening today is that I don't think many men actually benefit from marriages or relationships anymore. And people are always going to have to require some degree of incentive. I think that we've set up the world now in a way where men are seen as worker droids. They're expected to go work all day, come home, clean up as well, share the cleaning with the woman, no meal prepared for them, not have any authority over the household, and just be a worker droid and be sad. And I don't think that many people understand that men are intrinsically wired to desire respect amongst our peers and in our environments. This is why CEOs work so hard, because they get respect in their company. This is why we all want so much money and fast cars and status and influence, because we're respected. Men desire respect like we desire oxygen. And if a man's coming home to a household where he doesn't feel any respect, he's not going to want to be there for very long. And I think the way you fix this is you need to understand that many men don't have an incentive to be in the house anymore. I think that it's actually would be quite easy for a woman. In fact, there's a couple women who even say this on YouTube. I can't remember their names, but it'd be quite easy for a woman to make a man really happy with super basic things. Just go up to your husband and say, hey, you know more about this. What do you think about this? That would make most men's world. And there's so many sexless marriages out there where men work their ass off and they come home to a sexless marriage and kids who don't fucking even like them. If you were to just even ask him his question about some asinine bullshit, a lawnmower purchase, he would feel so happy to feel like the man of the house. That's what men need. They need to feel like all this work I'm putting in, all this shit I'm going through, I'm respected for it. As soon as a man feels like he has no respect, that's the absolute end of a man's interest or a man's tolerance of a situation. I think this is the reason it's happening. I know a lot of men who completely love their wives. They love them with all their heart. They die for her. But he's just not respected in his house. He doesn't get to be the man of the house.
Is it on him or is it on her? Like, does he need to go earn it, or is it on her to provide it?
It's a combination of both. I think it's certainly on him to earn it, but also the matrix programming is counter to him. The matrix programming is trying to tell him that he shouldn't be allowed to be the man of the house, that he shouldn't be allowed to have any kind of authority in any regard. He shouldn't be allowed to be able to say what happens. The matrix programming is saying the absolute opposite all the time. And if that's getting into your woman and you don't have that much influence, and that's getting to all your children, you don't have that much influence, now you're coming home to a household where everyone just thinks you're the dude who should just fucking work. You're just a worker droid. You're the slave. You're the robot. And your feelings don't matter and your authority doesn't matter, and get fucked. And this is very conscious. If you watch any Netflix show, the mother is the smart one and the man is the bumbling idiot. Turn on a show. I dare you, turn on a family show. The mother is the one, hey, calm down, I'm smart. And the man's the like, oh, beer. Watch any of these shows.
Family Guy, The Simpsons, Married with Children.
Any of it. All of it.
Family.
They're reducing the man to just a bumbling idiot. And it's very hard, I think, for a lot of men to accept being in a position of constant disrespect. I'll tell you this now. If I had to choose a long-lasting marriage with a woman who loved me or a woman who truly respected me, I might choose respect over love.
Right.
Even though they're the same thing for a woman, because she loves you, she respects you by default. But if I had to choose, I'd choose respect. I've been through too much and worked too hard and go through too much in day-to-day life to come home to my house and be having battles over asinine bullshit. I take care of you and I love you with all of my heart. I would die for you. If someone broke into this house, I would engage the invader and die. Please just cook dinner. Please. What do you want from me? What more can I do for you? And once they feel disrespected, this is another thing about the world that a lot of people don't understand. It's disrespect that will drive a man to the most heinous of crimes. It's disrespect that starts the school shooter bullshit. It's disrespect that makes men go to jail for life sentences. It's disrespect. When you truly disrespect a man in a public and permanent way, that's when they switch. That's why I'm so respectful in public. You don't know who the fuck you're talking to. He might be on his last fucking straw. And you just disrespected, hey, you're a fucking bitch anyway, you're skinny motherfucker, fuck you. You don't know. That might be the last time you heard it. I've had enough. You don't know. Disrespect is dangerous, right? And in a household where you're constantly disrespecting a man, he's going to end up depressed and sad for even accepting it. Men just want to feel respected. It's not that hard to do. If you truly, I say to any woman watching this, if you truly love your man, it would be so easy for you to just make him feel respected. It doesn't even take actions. You can do it with basic words. Ask his opinion on something. Big him up once in a while. And because we're supposed to be supermen and we purport ourselves as supermen and we're stoic, but we talked earlier about how we still feel everything. So when you're a strong man, especially, they're like, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Be nice to the dude. You'd be surprised how far you get. But this is why I think most men walk out of marriages, because they're like, you know what? I'm not getting any respect here. I get more respect from this dickhead stripper, 18-year-old hoe, for throwing money at her than I do giving money to my own wife. Where am I being respected? Well, at least she's smiling at me. She ain't smiled at me in years.
If you enjoyed this video and you want to watch the entire podcast, click over here. And if you want to be connected with experts, influencers such as Kiyosaki, Tate, Connolly, Palmentary, myself, and others, download the app Minect, where you get a chance to connect with these folks by the minute. You get to buy the minute or have FaceTimes with them, 15 minutes, ask them any questions you may want to have. Download the app Minect and start connecting with
me.
That one's good, man.
Yeah, that's good. And you know, the crazy thing is, we've been battling that battle for a very long time in this world, just from where things has gone, and basically, you know, the F word, feminism, has really, 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 really dominated the minds of modern day of women, modern day men, and it's really turned it into a very soft, disrespectful place. It's crazy because, you know, the disrespect is normally thrown off on us, like we're disrespectful as men. But if you think, if you really sit and think about it, women don't like each other. They are some of the most disrespectful people ever. And when it comes down, like their strength in arguments is to disrespect. Like that's something that they are just born with. They got it. They know how to push a person's buttons. They know how to try to drag you down emotionally, and it's normally to go against your character, who you are as a person. Like it's to go against that, and that's high levels of disrespect. And you got it to the point that now it's like they will talk bad about you if you come home and you say you ain't cook nothing type stuff. Like, it's gotten to the point that you are wrong for asking them to make you something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Have something to eat at the house or
If you're not working all day, you just getting home,
right?
And you get there freaking random duties and stuff, and it's just like, but you're staying here rent free, and I'm providing for you. Like that doesn't make sense. And then on top of all that, you can't confide in the person because their strength, well, the vast majority, not all, of course, their strength is in disrespecting you. So anything you confide in them, the minute they feel a little bit of disrespect, they're gonna bring all that up and put it right back in your face.
Yeah.
And that's the confided in them about because you didn't have nobody else to confide in. Like he said, disrespect is dangerous. Like with enough respect, motherfuckers snap.
Yeah.
And it be folks like
the crazy thing is,
that builds up.
I'm totally against any type of physical abuse from a man to a woman, but I can almost probably guarantee you, at some point that woman was disrespectful to that man too much, and he lost, and then he just after a while it just became this thing of like, I'm just tired of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, got tired of disrespect. Because, like he said, like, a lot of school shootings, it was because, you know, that kid or whoever went in there and shot up them schools or whatever, them places, and that at some point they felt disrespected in their life. Not every last one of them. But a lot of them, you go listen to their story and it's like, they bullied, you know what I'm saying? Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody respected them, loved them. Like, they just felt disrespected their whole life. And they was like, man, y'all gonna see my wrath. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see my wrath type mess. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that goes with a lot of, like, relationships probably. They girls be mad disrespectful to guys. And they think it's cute or funny, or they think because they made it through that time of her disrespecting him that it ain't bothering them no more. Oh, he just let it go. No, that shit hold. You know what I'm saying? That kind of sit on us. When you disrespect us so much, that sit on us. We might not say nothing right then and there.
But when we quiet,
but
tell you something.
When it comes out, it ain't going to be, because we going to be like, man, you so disrespectful. You deserve it in our head. And it probably wasn't as bad, but you do it 10 times of not that bad, it becomes bad. You know what I'm saying? And it, like he said, all it takes is using certain words, the way you treat somebody, smile at somebody. Just
some of them words we never heard. Or I hear from somebody that I'm talking to because I'm single. Like, it's crazy, but them words I never heard when I was in a serious relationship.
Yeah, they don't even understand. They can get so much more out of us just by showing us a little respect. Literally, get so much more. Instead of being like, oh, I ain't doing it, you can do it. All she had to say was, hey, babe, you know a little more about this? Can you look at this and figure it out for me? You feel like, babe, need my help. Now I'm going to help. You feel more inclined to want to help and do it. But when it's like, oh, I ain't doing it, you go do it.
Okay, I got a question for you. How come women's intuition is used to find negative stuff, but it's not used for a positive light?
Because, first off, let's get this out of the way. Women's intuition ain't a real thing. Let's get that out the way. That there's no such thing as this women intuition and they know everything before it happens BS. The only thing that they know before it happens is nothing. The reason they say they knew it was going to happen is because in their head, they were already planning for the worst. They planned for the worst to happen. So they're just basically anticipating something to happen. But it's always the negative stuff. It's never nothing good. It's never, oh, I had women intuition. Yeah, I had women intuition for us winning this $1 million. Nah, no.
Let's go play. Like, you know what I mean?
Let's go play the lottery, baby. Let's use your intuition to know what know if we're going to win the lottery or not. No. It's like somebody, you know, say that idea. It's like somebody that their team is a terrible, terrible, terrible team, right? And they lose all the time. But every week, they say, my team's going to win this week. And then when they finally get a win, at the end of the season, they're like, I told you my team was going to win. You can't keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. And you get one thing that happens. And you're like, I told you it was going. It's like, yeah. No, it don't work like that. It don't work that way. No, you can't keep saying negative shit over and over and over again, and then when it finally happens, you're like, "Well, I told you." It's like you already thought it was. You already thought that was happening. It's not an intuition if you just saying it every time, even when it's not happening. You can't be saying it even when it's not happening, but then when you finally see it happen, it's like, "Oh, I knew it." Like, no, you didn't know it. You probably pushed. You know, so you probably pushed that person away to even want to go do that. You probably because you kept throwing negative shit at them all day long and just pushed them in that direction. Like, it's like, I'm so tired of being around you. I don't even want to be around you no more because all you do is say negative shit.
Your best friend's man and be like, I told you something, girl. You started off with a side chick. Of course he's talking to other girls.
Yeah. Yeah. That... And women intuition's not a real thing. Let's get that. But yeah, to my people, make sure y'all like, share, and comment, man. Leave your comments and concerns and all that good stuff down in the comment section. If you want the original link to this video, it'll be down in the description box below. And to all my people out there that want to get that roll on, make sure you comment Skate 2022 down in the comment section below for yourself to win a free pair of skates. And any size. Your size is the size that you get. We got everybody's size. No matter about what sizes I have, just know I got yours. Your size is what I got. Look, check this out. We got a goal. That goal is 10,000 subscribers by December. I know it's a big goal, but what's the goal without having one? Okay? Check me out when I say this. You click on that subscribe button, man, it'll make our life so much better. It just make us feel that much more respected. And you know we love respect. We love respect in this world. So you clicking that subscribe button will show that you got a little bit of respect for me. But at the end of the day, Marcus, do you have anything else?
I don't.
My man, Marcus Maxey up top, Thomas Razor down below. And that was another reaction video.
Chill.
Until next time.